We are live. Welcome, everybody. Want to welcome Doc Watson. You guys know this is my buddy. I fly with every weekend. He has committed to being a co-host on the show. So here we are, and let's see what he's got to talk about.
What do I have to talk about? I don't think we talked about this too much.
Nah, it's a good man. So we appreciate you, man. Thank you for wanting to come on board. And
Yeah, no problem.
is that just a banner around your ceiling, or is there really books up there?
No, that is so this used to be, before I moved in, a library, and it was part of the aesthetics of it.
It's cool looking.
Yeah, I think even the drapes are kind of like that theme.
Nice. Got Crystal back here in the corner. She's back here eating real. She's hiding behind the computer. She back there eating, leaning to the side.
I knew this thing would come in handy.
So who we got up in here? We got Michael McReynolds, Jim, Baduga, Thomas, JD's. What's up, brother? Drone Worship. Hope everybody's well.
A lot of people in here.
Don't forget. Oh yeah. We appreciate you guys stopping in. I think Doc's going to put the second wind under my feet to get us back rolling. He keeps on me. He's like, "You gonna do your show?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think." He's like, "I have to stay at your house to get you to do it." I know. So, bang, here we are. Mike, Night Train, what up?
Apparently, if I stay at your house, we end up ripping whoops through it.
Yeah, dude, we had a
Yes,
killer
we all
time.
do.
That was the bomb. That was better than any bando, in my opinion. That was just fun.
Dude, welcome. Yes, it was. When I had a good time that day in Willards, but when we got back here and flew the whoops outside, it was like, oh. And then when we come inside and started racing, it was the bomb diggity. Thomas said, "I knew it. I missed it all." No, you didn't miss nothing. We just got going here. You only miss what we want you to miss. Raz in the house. What? Yeah, Crystal's got me eating over here. I said we're gonna make Doc hungry, but he's already ate. So
Ate 2 hot dogs and some. I'm assuming it was tuna salad or chicken salad. It was one of the two.
What do you mean, one of the two?
I don't really know. I wasn't paying attention. I just ate it.
So do you want to share with everybody with the GoPro, the ones that own the GoPro Hero 4 sessions, what not to do?
Throw it in the trash. That's what not to do, because it's gone. It's the absence of a GoPro.
Tell him your experience taking it apart. So he had an accident. He cracked the inner lens, and he wanted to take it apart. And
I thought you wanted him to tell it.
that's what I'm saying. And he
So what happened is someone challenged me to do a basketball hoop, because apparently the first challenge wasn't hard enough. I had to do the easier challenge. I power looped the basketball hoop, but the first attempt I ended up bumping the section. I bumped it, not even hard. This wasn't fast. This was kind of like a little scout out peaks, like a little tap into it. I tapped the session on the freaking rim. I cracked the outer screen protector on the outer lens protector. And
in the house.
This lens survived. It's perfectly fine. Nothing was wrong with it. Just the screen protector on the outside broke. But what the bugger is the actual internal lens on the session somehow cracked. I don't even understand how that happened. How it is feasibly possible, because that's glass. So I know glass can flex, but it didn't flex enough to do that.
And I thought you cracked that glass. So when I looked at it, it looked like that had a crack in it. And that's what I was looking at. You're like, yeah, it's cracked. I'm like, you're like, no, look at the inner lens. I'm like, how in the hell? And that's impossible. It's almost like the inner lens came out and smacked that lens or something.
It's absolutely trash. And then during the repair, so I bought a refurbished GoPro Session, which it was $100. So I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good deal for a refurbished 4.
Rob, welcome.
And since it was refurbished, they tore it apart already and resealed it. Well, what they didn't do is the normal resealing, which is like a heat-sensitive glue. They just used super glue, which, I mean, works for the first time.
Yeah, and that's so I tore a 5 apart and it had nothing on it. You saw that.
Yeah. No, mine was full of super glue or something nasty because when I was peeling it apart, I was literally ripping circuit boards with it. Sparks were crackling out of it. I thought I was doing something wrong, and I was like, I watched this video of how to take this apart 8 times. I should not have this issue. And I look and I see all this clear stuff pulling the boards with it, and I'm like, oh my god, they super glued it.
Wow. So I wonder if that's like a fail safe of they don't want us inside of them no more.
Just after they refurbish it?
Right.
I don't know.
The reason I say that is because if you guys played the Xbox 360 back in the day, you remember you go in and solder momentary switches underneath. Well, what they did was Microsoft had it to where when you took it apart and you applied the heat to that board, it just pulled the copper up off the board. It was like a fail safe because they didn't want you going in and soldering stuff to the boards. So I didn't know if that's like a fail safe of them, like they don't want no one tearing it apart.
What 360 did you do? Because I J-tagged a few of them.
It was.
Was it like the generic white ones that were doing it?
Yeah, it was the white. It was the white case. The white case ones. And it was just, yeah, I solder them. It was like when I first started doing it, it would allow me, like I did a couple, it was fine. And then it was after that, as soon as I go to solder to it, brand new ones, just go to solder to it, and it would peel right off the board.
Really?
What people said was they were doing cold soldering instead of the hot soldering, if that makes any sense, I guess. Plummet, Birdman, what? Appreciate you guys stopping in. Jeff Freestyle, welcome. Who else I miss? So everyone that's coming in now, guys, you saw, like I said, Doc is the new co-host to the show. So we're going to see if he can kick MD in gear. So far, we fly every weekend. We haven't gotten in trouble. I have to say that. So
Define trouble.
I mean, we haven't been arrested yet.
There you go.
that's a plus. So watch what we got this weekend or something.
No, we won't.
Max here. What? Welcome.
I actually think I'm going to stay inside this weekend. I know it's supposed to be like balls to the walls hot too. Dude, Ferris wheel, Ocean City, brand new. They threw that shit up overnight. Oh my god. It's so big.
So you staying in and ripping it, huh?
I want to so badly.
Let me know. You know I'm ready. I'm on your way. Just tell me charge packs.
Oh my god, we got to hit that shit so badly.
At night though, maybe because it's LEDs and stuff.
Yeah.
Or get there and fly it during the day and be there towards as it transitions into the night.
Yeah, because we did that kind of once, but we were there earlier in the day before you could really get the good lights. And then I went there by myself one day and did this beautiful power loop on the side of it where I looped the whole thing. And then I went through the cross braces and it was pretty dope. The video didn't turn out amazing. The quad was just flying horribly. Oh, I don't know why.
You wouldn't have posted it no way, so it wouldn't have mattered if it come out crisp and clean.
I would have probably posted it if it came out better.
Yeah, so Crystal told me that. She's like, do you want to fly? And I'm like,
That was a dumb question.
And it's the largest Ferris wheel in the world, and they travel from different spots from summer, right? So they put.
Oh, so it's not there permanently then?
No.
No, almost
that's
summer at least. I'd say at least a month or two maybe. So, man, we better get on it while we can. I'm thinking when people's in it would be funner, and it going around.
No. God.
I'm just trying to think of like a day, like what would be a good day to target it where it wouldn't be balls to the walls.
Hit me with that. Get that bump picture on there.
Oh, no problem.
I got a challenge for you, bro. When we go back to Ilchester, and you're the bunk master, the bunk king, in my book, as I call it. So I got a bunk for you, brother.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
How small is it? Like small?
dude. It's calling your name like bunk me, son. Look at this.
Oh yeah. Dude, oh, that's so easy. You can hit that all day.
Look at the floor of this.
I don't care.
Over water.
I'm not worried about what's underneath of it. As long as it's not like it's. I could hit that.
That's what she said.
No,
I mean, I'm pretty good at hitting like stop signs and stuff, so
But
I
listen.
could definitely.
But
that
you gotta.
brings us to mind.
Chuck said, but you gotta bunk it in the O.
In the O. Where's the O at?
Well, check this out first. This is another piece
Take
of it.
this kiss. Oh my god, that's so good.
You go bunk
Somebody
that.
was definitely crying there.
Give that back. Doc, this
What?
is not gonna happen. And I know
Charging
that
up for some night ripping. I hear you, Ray. That's
Here.
what's up.
you're gonna go bunk, but you're not.
Yeah.
You're gonna go.
If you go bunk the wrong way on that wall, you're just gonna have this in mind as you hit that water. Splat. Dude, there's some dope graffiti up there. Yesterday we found epicness, and I'm telling you, we walked right past epicness up on the hill. We definitely gotta go back.
No, we are definitely going back.
I can't believe we missed that though.
I can't neither, dude. I really can't. Greg, Whirly Bird, what? Welcome, brother. That man's going around taking names. But yeah, so that spot is like the one right around the corner. We were like right there at the graffiti wall too. Yeah, we did too much. Crystal had us moving around too much in one day up there.
Y'all can't hang.
She's gonna beat you.
You wish.
Man, she walked my legs off me yesterday. So
Dude, I made him walk 4 miles in 2 hours yesterday.
yeah.
10 flights of stairs. Can you hang?
I was like, no. He knows he can.
No more walking. Like,
Come on,
please bring me like a all-wheel drive Segway or something.
man, you're a young buck. You should be able to do that.
Oh my god, that was so terrible.
And he decides who set free Johnny Cash. I was wondering what he was talking about. I was like, what? Greg singing for us? What? Are you dressed in black too, bro? When the man comes to town.
Greg's a sexy man in black.
So, talk to people, man. Tell them what you fly. I know you fly like that beta 4.1 stuff. Like,
What? Barf, dude. Kiss for life.
whoa, kiss for life, he says. You know,
Uh,
when I met Chuck said the same thing, though.
Yeah, but I think Chuck's a quitter.
Oh,
Oh shit. Shots fired.
stop, Chuck.
Yeah, once you betray Kiss, man, I mean, like, who can you trust anymore?
Oh, we got an emu pilot up in the house. But
So
dude,
even Adam says kiss.
Hey, Plum,
Chuck flies kiss.
man, I'm
Not
having
lately.
a rum without though, bro. I almost walked away from it. Oh, it's. So I built the Skull V2. I had the Chameleon TI running with the Falco, no problem. I take it out of that, put it in the Skull V2. It said, no, I'm not doing this. Love my drones, Ed. Welcome. It's like, it just died on me. I'm like, I can't believe this. You can even see in my videos a little butthurt. I'm like, yeah, my cricket board wouldn't fire up no more, so I put the beta in it. Tech Kiss or Kiss. No, he just runs the Kiss. He actually runs, well, you can show him if you want. He runs the OG steel rig.
Yeah, this is like the old school steel rig, not the one with the Kiss PDB. This is like his first. This is what made him famous.
Do you see the y'all see the resemblance there a little bit? Wait till he holds the alien, it really comes to light.
I don't know which one to grab.
I'm just gonna
I
throw
have two
these
like
out
daisy
because
chains to
everyone's
each
going
other.
out there in chat.
Well,
But Tim said, I almost choked to death over here.
and Tim's a truck driver, so yeah, I
Right,
can see.
that's why I was like, no. Sorry,
So-
as you guys know, I think more along the lines of you guys, but
Here you go, Tim. This is Tim's guy, so I built these for Tim. This is the one, or no, this
Damn.
one backwards. Or no, this one. Jesus, I can't get it right. So I built this one the other night over on the FPV noob tube. So I went and finished it up. Choked up on the face cam. Went ahead and finished it up, and got this one. This is so this one is Tim's, and this one is going to be for his daughter, I believe. So he's going to get his behind kicked from his
by a
daughter.
girl.
But there you go. That's your twins. Got to have a little bit different. See the black camera, yellow camera, and then the antenna's different. Actually, I got another antenna. This same antenna I want to put on this one anyway. That way they do actually match. Then the black camera be the only difference. RC crazy in the house. That's right. Just keep droning.
So, Chuck said, oh, Doc is a dick rider for show.
Oh yeah. Oh
No. I am not a dick rider. I am a original copier. There's a difference. I'm not like keeping with Steel. I found something Steel had and I liked it a lot. Whatever Steel does now, I could care less.
He shivers at night and gets under the blankets and all. Chuck, he told me.
But Chuck said, you do need to try Falco, Doc. There's something special there.
He flew my Falco rig.
Yeah, fluid.
He bitched at me and told me how slow it was.
Yeah.
But he liked it. He just don't want to admit the truth. I do believe.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, like, I don't know. I'd have to fly a lot more than one pack to really
I'd
tell
like
anything.
to give you one to let you fly it, and then you just put your rates and your camera angle on it for real. You're gonna be like Chuck. You're gonna be like, well, Felix, I just have to do it, man. It's just, I'm sorry, but I promise. Tell him, Chuck. Once Joe said Chuck was out at drink one day, and Joe said, here you go, Chuck. He went ahead and put him some Kool-Aid in the cup. And man,
That was bugging.
it's not been the same since.
But anyway, the KISS rig that I fly is it's a 4 separate ESC KISS. It's the 32 amp. No, is it 30? It's 30 something amp though. It's the high amp one. It's 6S rated, and they're pretty fat, but they fit on the arms pretty well. They extrude over a little bit.
So the only thing holding you from doing 6S is your motors, basically.
Yeah, pretty much I could swap out the motors, and this is a completely well, besides capacitors.
Now, are your motors capable in voltage for 6S or just a high kV?
I mean, they're 2240s. 2450s. No, the 2450s, so they wouldn't be able to do.
You could definitely prop that and make that work if they can handle the 6S input. You know
Max
what I mean?
said, just plug it in. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
I've joked with him before. He run out of 4S batteries. So I got some batteries here. He's like, you want to try it? You want to try? I'm like, no, because that would be my lucky plug-in and it would smoke. He's like, oh, this is the old one. We can test it.
Max said, KISS V2 flight controller, Wolf PDB, and Zing motors.
Nice setup, Greg.
He's got the similar setup on a Skyliner frame.
Yeah, but I don't have the Wolf PDB. This is actually the OG Alien PDB. Like, there's no electronics in it. It's just a power distribution board. There's nothing in it. No OSD, no nada. It's literally just a bottom or top plate for the bottom plate.
So wait, how the heck do you do OSD then on your quads?
Camera.
Oh, Yes.
Yeah, the Run Cam 2s, the Run Cam Swift 2s, and the Eagle 2s both have built-in OSD.
Yeah, do the V-Bat. I forgot about it.
And that's what I kind of live off of. But, I mean, this is kind of what made Steel famous, really. I mean, even the Lumineer motors.
Oh, so down he did fly. Okay, so I didn't even realize he flew Lumineer.
Yeah, he flew Lumineer 2450s too. But he ran the old ones that still had the pants on them.
Chucky loves that V1 setup. Boy, was flying down to school that last weekend?
Yeah, I was having a really good time with it. I was quite enjoying it. And then I cracked out the one, I think, on the bottom there and ended up blowing up a session. So, whatever.
Easy challenge, though.
I don't know why the hardest challenge I did perfectly, like the third try. And I didn't even crash throughout the entire thing. And then going through a basketball hoop, I just completely ruined a session.
I didn't crash throughout it either. My quad did.
Oh. About to say, that was, you made love to that brick.
So, all right. So you fly with me all the time then. I know how you really feel about the Apex. We'll set that aside. But your outlook on durability of that frame, what would be your take onto it after you see what I put that frame through?
The Apex is solid. It just literally has one weak factor, and even I'd say the reverb has it, because I've seen people complain about it in both issues on forums, is that they snap the center bolts. And if you use steel hardware, then you're not going to snap them. But if you're using aluminum, they just go crunchy, because what happens is you have a bottom plate that's in two pieces. And here's the front, here's the back. And what happens is they want to do this nugget right here, and that likes to snap shit.
Yep.
Where if you have one full bottom plate, all it wants to do is slightly bow. There's no...
Yep. And that's what I noticed. So if you come in, and I'll show one. Everybody pretty much knows, but that's what I noticed. Here's what Doc was just talking about, the two-piece bottom plate. Let me get that in line there. I don't know if that shows. It kind of shows here. So I noticed, yeah, with the stock screws, you hit and kind of come in on this. Wham! That's what kind of throws everything, and it'll pop them right here, like he's talking about. Let me get my finger right here. If the aluminum screws, it just rips them right out. So I use the steel hardware, not Mr. Steel, the screws by no means. He uses the aluminum, I think, because for lightness. But it's the kit that you can get from Amazon right here. Always make sure it's buttoned. Chuck knows about this, doing 1,000 pickup in his truck. So I use this kit right here, and it has just about every bolt you want to use, and I put them in the bottom, and it handles it. And I don't babyfy my quad. Doc will tell you, I ran that thing so hard this weekend in the concrete steel. It's just like, I don't know how it survived, but it just rips motors off and keeps going. Well, after I repaired the motor, obviously.
And personally, I would actually move over to the Apex if it just didn't have that two-piece bottom plate. It's why I didn't like the reverb, and it's why I don't like the Apex. If they just had one bottom plate, and plus they would have so much more room in the rear. Like you talked about it before, how you suffered to get the capacitor shoved in there. If they just had that, did one bottom plate, did the same thing the Alien did, where you don't even have to have something on top. Just put like a carbon fiber plate on top of the arms.
Well, I see something in the future coming out of you with it, so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Double A, welcome. Leon, what's up? How you doing, brother? Bob Biker, welcome. I don't know what you're talking about. Just future things I see in the, a little into it. I have that little insight stuff. But no, like I said, it's been a good frame. I was just talking to Jeff tonight about it, and it's just like I was actually pretty surprised on how it doesn't break. Because when I first started slamming it, dunking it down those sliding boards, man, I thought for sure I'd come at it with a broken arm. I delammed an arm after like crazy abuse. And I mean, it still wasn't like really, well, I'd say not really that bad, but I guess it was after I repaired it. EBR, welcome, Mr. Gauss. Welcome, welcome. So everybody, this is our new co-host, Doc Watson. I fly with him. I keep repeating it because new people come in. We fly just about every weekend together, so...
They should see me enough in your videos.
Yeah, right. I definitely get you in them. So what I think also is good about it, because we're together a lot, so we could do things like if we want to do something, a video for the drone network or something, because we have a Facebook page and stuff like that for it. So we could do something like that, collaborate a little bit with it, and do some different things. Try to.
I don't even know what Facebook is.
I
know. Doc said no to Facebook.
So yes, if you try to look him up on Facebook, you won't find him. He is on YouTube. Dr. Watson is his YouTube channel.
Link is right there.
Crystal dropped the link for us. Thank you. And yeah, Jeff just ordered the Apex. He said, so we will see. Well, I'm definitely going to put steel hardware in yours, so we're going to prevent the bolt pops on you. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be fun to bring different stuff to the channel and the show and whatnot. So Doc, like I said, isn't on Facebook. He doesn't do social media. He's on YouTube, and that's about it, right? You're not on. You don't have no Instagram or nothing.
Nope.
Oh, Discord. Okay.
Yeah, but that's for video games. Let's be honest. That's not like something I'm trying to socialize on.
So what's he saying is, please hit him up on Discord.
I mean, Discord replaced TeamSpeak, and there's nothing I can do with it.
Right. But no, so that's why I said before I never even thought about you for like the show, like never even thought like that part because of the social media thing. So that's why when you were like interested, I'm like, well, hell to the yeah.
I don't have to do anything. I don't have to make an account. I can just show up and exist. That's great.
We're gonna re-nickname him Lazy Man FPV.
Hell yeah.
No, we're going to turn his ass into the Hiker Man FPV.
Oh my god. I don't know. I don't want to do another one of those walks. I just kind of want to like drive up to a bando, destroy 2 quads, and then go home instead of like walk 8 miles and not fly.
No, we're definitely so the whole Hell House, nothing like that. We definitely ain't going through that again. We definitely can fly up there. I did fly in the woods. I will have a video up of it. And yeah, you'll definitely fly there. So knowing you, if I flew it, you'll definitely fly it. So
yeah.
And look, I told Crystal. So what we need to do is go up there in the fall, right? I know how y'all are with the cold. I got to bundle these kids up. But once you get there, think about
the heat.
Think about the walking we do though. You're going to heat up very fast up there.
Not my hands.
We got hand warmers and gloves for you. We got you.
What mod are you vaping?
Dude, so this is some old school shit. Like I said, like if I find something I like, I stick with it and I don't leave it because it's good. This is an old Cuboid.
I hear you, Raz.
Like you can see how old it is. Like she's been through hell and back and then some. Like a majority of the paint's not even on it anymore. And it still works. The only thing that I've had like go weird with it is the OSD flipped upside down on me one time when it got wet. And it's just flipped upside down perfectly ever since then. So, and this is another issue. Like I dropped it really hard and now the actual like piece wants to come undone. But I've had this thing for years and years and I work on construction sites. So I mean, I can't blame it for breaking, and I can fix it. I just haven't felt like it. And the atomizer, if you're curious, this is something weird, like not many were made. It's by Joytech. Joytech's sister company, it's called an Eco Sig Pet. And I bought it because it was one of the few atomizers that could do quads, but in reality, it does a quad really badly, so I just stick with duals.
Captain Cook that was in here, he's like an OG vape. He used to do vape competitions and stuff, judge them and stuff. He said them people blow clouds, dude.
Oh, this thing could do it when I built it right. It doesn't do it now just because I'm trying not to destroy coils left and right.
So, guys, seeing Tim's name just brought it to my mind again. If anybody's out there that has a set of box goggles with like diversity receiver into it, hit Tim up in the lobby. He's looking for another set. Those two quads I just showed, he actually they're his, and he has one set of goggles already. So he's looking for another set. So if you guys got something nice that's laying around you're not using, a couple bucks for him, hit Tim up.
And if there's anybody with like HDO2s and you just want to give them away, hit them up.
Well, yeah. Well, no, he wants the box because he wears glasses. So
But just get the IOPT. Actually, HDO2s, you don't need glasses because it has the actual adjuster where you can be blind as shit and they work.
okay, because that's what I said with Fat Sharks. They actually have
Only the HDO2s, not like the other ones. You need diopters.
because mine only adjusts this way. Okay, so you're saying they adjust out this way then?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I say because mine do adjust, but okay, they only go side to side. And the HD, what do I got? The HD3. Yeah, I got the HD3s, and I don't think they go out neither adjust outward or nothing.
Yeah, mine's the HD Terminators 2s, but in reality it's a HD2, but it's built off of a HDO's electronics, just with the HD2's lenses.
Gotcha.
It's that limited edition one that's sexy and black, and God, it's badass.
I just didn't know because like a lot of people usually have box goggles sitting around because after everybody gets the box goggles, then you go off into like Fat Sharks or that style or something. So
Not stupid like me and just buy Fat Sharks for their first pair of goggles.
well, that's really honestly. People ask me getting into it. They're like, "What would you recommend? Would you rather put more money into the drone, your equipment?" I'm like, "Well, I feel like put a little bit more into your goggles because that's what you're seeing with. And nowadays the market is just so much there. You got, if you want to go box style, they have unbelievable view on them now with the diversity. You can record in them now. Yeah, DVR." So yeah, like Ray wears glasses and all, like he's saying, box goggles for life. And
HDO2s though, man, they literally don't need to wear glasses.
well, true, but I don't know.
Or just get Fat Sharks and put diopters in them.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
I didn't even realize this guy couldn't see past his hand.
You didn't realize that I was wearing contacts for the majority of the time until I got
No, I didn't know
diopters.
at all. And then I kept, I don't know, this weekend I'm like, "Hey, bro, look, you see the drone?" He's like, "Hold on, I get my glasses. I can't see way out there." I'm like, "Damn!" I didn't even realize that, but
That is really inconvenient. Like I probably won't do it unless I'm flying at home now, but that's inconvenient to just be throwing the glasses and then the goggles and the glasses. It's so annoying. Wearing contacts and just not having the diopters in is so much more inconvenient.
I was just saying because you couldn't put your contacts in and diopters, right? That'd be like weird.
Yeah, no, that would be bad. It'd probably give me a major headache.
I see y'all talking about that Moby 7 board. I'm reading into that.
So, out of curiosity, what is the DJI goggles considered? Are they boxes?
Which one? I would say yes, because everyone I know with them that wore them said that it feels more like a box style on their face because they're so huge.
But they're not boxes to an extent because it's not one big lens, it's two lenses, right?
True. Well,
Because it's like a VR goggles almost.
that really doesn't mean that it's not. It could be one lens because, and I say that because my Fat Shark Transformers, that's what they do. So they have the two lens, the binocular. So it's called binocular view, and it's you actually have binoculars, but you do have the screen that comes off. So yeah, so they can make that work with one screen.
Okay, I don't know. I haven't seen a teardown of DJI goggles because I'm not interested in it. something that freaking fat on your face.
I was thinking of something. So with those goggles, I did have the other box that went with them, meaning that I have both sets of box for that Fat Shark. Well, you own them now because you bought them from me. So I have you have the binocular view one, and then you have the other view one. So you do have. So really, you just have to get the Fat Shark monitor. To be honest, a monitor and battery, and pretty much you could work. You already have 2 sets of goggles, is what I'm saying. And then I will look up and see if we can't find the frame. It's like just a piece of foam that goes around the frame. So the other one has like Velcro, the Velcro there. So I forgot all about that. We'll check into that and see if we can. I'll look up a monitor and see what I can find on those Fat Shark monitors, how cheap they are.
Or you could get the Frostbite monitor, or is it called the Frostbite or Frost something that like it's the HD's Fat Shark or Fat Shark's
that's kind of like
HD
DJI kind of stuff. Yeah. This is just the. I want to say I saw it for like $60 or $80 somewhere before. I forgot all about that though. So I'll do a little video on Messenger later after the show and on. I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, we'll just do that then, because then you'll have 2 pairs of Fat Sharks at that point. If the monitors, obviously affordable and not cost you just as much as another set of goggles would. 1 screen, 2 eye holes. I hear you, Ray. Yeah, Eric, RC Crazy. Eric E-Drone was in the group. He's like, man, Eric, okay? We ain't saw him in there. I was like, nah, man, he's back to work. He's been working his behind off. He's like, all right, just wanted to make sure he was good. Man, everything in the greenhouse it's growing, doing its thing. So, but RC Crazy in the lobby, Doc. I don't know if you got chat and all pulled up, but that's who.
I don't even have YouTube. I'm just kind of just chilling.
Okay. No, that's right, because you're a guest in whatchamacallit. So
yeah.
StreamYard. So he's the one that we tell you about with the greenhouse that does it as well. He's inspired us. Earl RC, Alvin in the house. What?
I don't know. I learned that organic corn does not grow.
I saw your message too, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, we could definitely get together before you go to Florida. Man, we have to hit some spots right here, bro. We take that freestyle quad out. Hit some like the wood mill or something, all that steel frame stuff. Oh, it's fun. Jones RC, what? Welcome, brother. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm glad you wanted to do this. I think it's awesome. We fly together. Look at him drinking straight out the jug. That's the way to do it. That's manly right there.
Oh, you never even seen my shop. So in that shed, I literally have I bought these big Christmas light bulbs. It's a string of them, and I cut holes in these, and then I popped a light bulb in and screwed the cap back on and strung a whole bunch of Arizona green tea bottles through it.
And most of you would say, what? But I already saw his Arizona tea shorts, so I already know he's in Arizona tea.
Actually, I got something even doper. Right, get it. Wires are all tangled up in it.
What? Look at that thing.
Is that squishy?
It's squishy!
Oh, it's like a squishy little pillow. What?
Yeah, man, it's like a head pillow or something, or a neck pillow. But it's Arizona green tea can. It even has like a little...
That's pretty dope.
Awesome. Yeah, I love Arizona green tea. Like, that's my sauce. I've kind of quit drinking it lately, just after 10 years of nonstop drinking it. I guess I finally kind of got pooped out of it.
Kind of got used to the taste. I used to drink the crap out of it too. Big old cans. The ginseng in it and stuff.
Now I've moved to the Pure Leaf, just unsweet black tea.
Oh God! So every time I buy him,
so what do you dump your Pure Leaf?
I kill him.
What do you dump your Pure Leaf into the Arizona jug then?
No, I just drink it out of this. I drink it so quickly it does not like. It's room temperature. It's perfect.
Oh, it has to be cold for me.
I drink hot tea a lot.
Yeah, I hear you.
If I got something hiding in back here, I might go and pull it out. This thing's awesome.
So we doing the Ferris wheel, or you gonna stay in this weekend?
I'm probably gonna chill out just because I got my baby in.
Oh, it's Nintendo. Well, you could play that in between packs.
I guess I could.
Oh,
That-
see? That's why I love this guy. He's easy.
Well,
Holy
It's just what's going to suck is there's just going to be so many people, and people are going to bitch immediately. People are going to be like, "That's illegal," which, in theory, it's heavily frowned upon.
Remember, the police told us we could fly there. That shit might have been months ago, but he still said we could fly there.
Yeah, I think he said we could fly there when there was no one there.
specify.
Now, if you feel like it, hit me up, because I definitely would be down for that. I think it would be cool to be there, flying like in the daytime at it, but then into the night.
Yeah, it's just on a weekend, man, especially like.
We think they're gonna. I wonder if the weekday they got it going. And well, you worked on the weekday, so that's hard, right?
Well, no,
Oh.
it's technically not because he's in Delaware, hopefully around the beach area, right?
I'm not in Delaware right now. I've been
What the
shoved
hell?
in Easton. Yeah, it's
God.
that's why. Hey, at least I'm buying from ED.
All right now.
Oh my God,
I don't even
I have
need
a story to
say
tell
that.
you, Crystal, about ED.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Easton
You're right.
ED or Salisbury
Cambridge and Easton. It was both.
ED? Oh hell, that's Robley.
Holy Squish said he had the police called on him last week. It's no biggie. I'm with
See?
Joe, right? See? Mr. Crowley, welcome. Appreciate you stopping in.
I mean, we could definitely try a hit and run. It's just you're gonna have to have that like amazing first pack.
Man, I don't care.
I love how he says that. A hit and run.
We're going to
Like
hit
we have ever hit anything and ran.
it.
I have.
I said we, as in the three of us together.
I don't do nothing illegal. I fly.
I ain't running
close to the
anywhere. Okay?
ground.
My legs are bad.
I don't go out of bounds.
Out of bounds. What's out of bounds?
I would never chase a plane. I would never chase a train.
I would never fly underneath a train. I would not ever fly with a train. What's that?
I swear. It's just not
Green
on
eggs and ham type deal, that rhyme. I wouldn't eat it in a train. I wouldn't eat it in a plane.
Nor train, nor plane. I try to stay sane.
Well, here's the thing, Squish. This technically, like, is it private property? No, because it's owned by the town. So, my taxpayer dollars.
I think, correction, it's owned by Jolly Rogers.
Shut up! We would be in the parking lot of the inlet, which is
No.
owned by the
Yeah.
town of Ocean City.
Yeah, but where's our drones at that point in time?
Is on Jolly Rogers airspace.
I don't know. This guy, I don't know. Remember when I first met him, he would just be like, dude, I'm going after that police car. Watch this.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying it. I'm just like,
I call him out, guys. Y'all know it. Look, we keep each other going. That's why I broke that
Lord.
session due to me last weekend. I was like,
oh, I'm so angry about that. Not you or anything. It was just how I think that session was just meant to. Like, it was just not meant to exist, and it doesn't anymore.
it was meant to die. Like Squish said, they don't want to live no more. Right, Raz? Never chase a car on the road? Nope. I would do none of that stuff.
Nope, never power loop a car that's
Nope.
on a bridge while you're power looping the bridge. Never
Nope.
play a chicken with a car while it's on a bridge.
No, that's dangerous. You never would want to do that.
Never do that.
Right? Just like Max says,
Don't
it's
you
all
never
about
do
the
it.
takeoff and landing spots. Okay, that is public property.
Oh, so Doc,
Hmm.
Max Air, dude, you got it. I know you don't watch YouTube videos. You must check out his channel, because I have been invited to go up there and fly with him one weekend. He chases drift cars, bro, and they're on a circle track and chase them around. Yes. And it's only like a 3-hour ride because he said he'd meet us at the track.
Oh, that's so worth it.
We're doing here lately. It's like a 3-hour ride.
That sounds like a max. I don't know. That sounds like definitely.
Like, I just want to chase drift cars. Like I could care less about recording that. Like that just sounds dope as it can be. Like imagine just getting in sync with the dude. That's so sick.
And just follow that car, dude. Yes, it's all. Look, Chris, I'll be sitting here watching Max's video. I'm like, stay with it, stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. Oh, because you can see him lock it in, dude. He starts going around. It's like, oh, and the car just is moving like back and forth, throwing smoke everywhere, and it would come across the quad. Because you gotta think, that's a lot of skill actually to lock in and stay with that car. You don't want to bump the car.
I'd have to do it to really judge it.
I would. Oh man, I'm going for it.
And that's something you have to play with your camera angle because you have to get a rough speed of what they're hitting that turn with and really play with your camera angle if you want to make it look good, I guess.
And it's open too, bro. So let's set that up. Let's figure out a weekend.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely. I'm more worried about that than the damn Ferris wheel.
What? That's right. So we'll get in touch then, Max. We'll figure out a date.
Wait. Hold up. So you're willing to drive 3 hours? But you just said you were going to stay home.
Yeah, because drift cars.
That's 3 hours away. That has epic waterfalls.
2025
mad
is good for
bikinis
drifting.
right now.
Mad bikinis?
See, I got his attention. Now, you still wanting to stay home this weekend?
We got another spot.
No, it depends where the bikinis.
Igor Falls.
And who's wearing the bikinis? I feel like this is a more important question at this point.
Kilgore
What
Falls.
did you say? What about the bikinis?
Who's wearing them?
Females.
I don't know. I can't trust that judgment anymore. Like, I feel like females is a very vague term now.
Females with various sized tatas.
Implants exist, you know.
Right, Squish?
I didn't specify if they were real or not. I just said various sized tatas.
Hey, look, Squish would try to do it, right? You guys know the way he flies? He's going to see the car and go, gap. He's going to hit the window.
I don't know. I want to land on the car. Like, that would be my goal.
Land on the car and then go, yeah.
Yeah, like, while the drifting sink in with the hood and just plop on it.
Or just set your quad on there and let him come out. Like have like a rag. Obviously, it probably won't want you to scratch his car. So take a rag, lay on the car, and then maybe have him come out on the track, right? You're already armed up. And then you're just with him. And when he pops that first drift, that's when you pop off the car and just like power loop, come back behind him and start on him. Oh, them foamy womies. They'll fall off. You lose them everywhere. If you guys ever fly to East Coast and see this little foam foot, you know Doc's been there.
They're everywhere. I have littered the world with foam feet.
Everywhere. Y'all think I'm kidding? I got one right here somewhere. He left here when he was here last weekend. Where's this shit at? Acra was eating it on the floor and I picked it up. I think it's out there on the table. I kid you not.
I'm a very physical flyer. And it just happens to be that they pop off due to my flying style. If I flew not like how I fly, I wouldn't lose them as often.
Oh, he said his friend already did that, land on him. What? That'd be epic. I see some of your videos, Max, dude. Some of the times the window was perfect lined up. I was like, but I guess that would be hard because if the car is going like this, you'd have to communicate with the driver. Because if the car is like this, you go in the window and he pops that thing. It could be off in the back and shit in the car. That would be cool as shit though. But I guess that's taking it to a risky level of hitting someone. So I guess just chasing the car is where you have to stop.
So Birdman wants to know if the notch filters need to be off on a brush swoop. He said he pulled the P and D down a tad, raised the I a tad, and she freaked out less.
You could turn the notch filters off and see what happens. Probably would fly better.
Have the notch filters off, but crank that P.
Yeah, you have to, right. Bring your P
over. If it's beta, over 100.
Hey Doc, Chuck says just wrap them foamy feet in electrical tape.
I know. Why haven't you ever done that?
I
did it once. It's just so hideous.
That's gonna add weight now. This man does
But
not.
you do get a cool effect
Oh my
from
God.
it. Your quad immediately feels like it's on ice, and like you can literally skate across roads with it.
This guy gets dirt on his quads. Like my quad's flying heavy, and he'll have like a little dot of mud on it or something. He is all about the weight. I try to get him all the time. Like I print you a session mount, bro, instead of that phone.
Extra weight, man.
Madonna.
And
Squish
then
electrical tapes. All of his foamies, and his arms break before he loses them.
oh, I'm sure. I'm not saying. I just think they're ugly.
Yeah, 100 on the Yall, or I for the Yall mic. Yep.
The eye? No, you can have the eye lower than that.
Usually on beta flight, it kind of wants to not hold its line, so I always drop them on 148. Yeah, and they just lock themselves right in.
Okay.
See,
I
Squish, the guys
don't
are
think mine's as high.
hit their car by accident. They're not a prima donna car, so they understand.
Oh, so they are. So that's cool. That's what's up then. So yeah.
Well, I highly doubt drift missiles are going to be like, bro, you scratched my bumper that isn't even there. How did you
he
do
said his
that?
one friend landed in the bed of a truck. The dudes are cool. They ain't no Johnny or Steel chase cars. It's okay to hit them.
I'm taking grinders. And
Man,
just
I tell you what, that would be epic too, dude. And anyone that's in the area, you guys know Max's area, dude. We definitely would love to fly with you when we come up that way. That would be awesome though. To chase the cars, man. I'm telling you, that's
So what,
nothing
the
better.
drift missiles?
I have plenty of battery, 6S now. What'd you say?
I said, so this weekend we're doing drift missiles?
I don't know if this weekend we'll do it because that's a little bit of no kind of schedule for Max. But whenever he's willing to go back up there, like in a couple weeks or whatever, whenever his schedule is, yeah, definitely. I'm game and your game, Crystal's game. We're riding. I ain't chasing. You gonna come down there, Ray? Come on, Ray. Steel's rates are crazy. So is that.
No, they're not. They're perfectly normal to me.
So is that
I
Doc
know
Watson
you're
guy.
Actually, his rates on his Apex are lower than mine.
I bumped them up. Well,
He's lowered his rates a lot.
on Falco, on Beta, when I went back, I bumped them up a little bit now. Remember when you told me the Expo to bump the rates up some? That does work really well. I didn't realize that with low rates, and then Expo makes it so mushy.
Max says he's weekend this whole weekend, but he's gonna find out the next trip day.
Awesome. We love you, man. We're ready to do this. I'm going to take Doc down on the track. That's just what I do.
He said working, not weekending the whole weekend.
I wonder what weekended mean. I figured it was some kind of talk like I'm going out and get ripped or something.
Did he say like work ended?
No, he said I'm weekend the whole weekend.
I'm weekend the whole weekend.
Yeah, you know autocorrect sometimes a bitch.
Oh.
But yeah, your rates, Mike, they vary. They will vary. I know rates on a Whoop definitely versus the 5-inch or the 3-inch and all definitely are different. But anything pretty much from the 3-inch on.
As long as you get the Expo right, you can have some pretty nasty rates on a Whoop.
Yeah, you definitely could do that. But I'm saying as far as being the same as a 5-inch because you got so much. I don't know. I'd say
you'll never get a Whoop to be a 5-inch. At least like a 1S Whoop, it'll never be a 5-inch. I attempted it to so many times. I built a whole new Whoop just to get as close as I can.
Awesome, JD. Just had an awesome flight with your Mavic Mini. What?
But if you do want to get closer and you're like thinking about tinkering with a Whoop, so Plaid motors, Venom props.
Or quad props and cut them down.
That works too.
Work with that. Yeah, he was cutting the quad. The Beta FPV 60 millimeter or 65, whatever they were. He was just nipping 2 of them off.
And the props are so small, the flight controller doesn't even know.
That's awesome, bro. Definitely hit us. We're definitely gonna schedule and come up there with you. Roadkill, what's up, brother? Butch in the house. Well, guys, it's 8:57. Crystal, do you have any news?
Of course.
Okay, she does have news. Because what
She
we're
does have
figuring on the show, we're gonna run from like it's up to Doc if we do 7 or 8 on Friday. Not trying to like put him on the spot here, answer me while we're live. We can do this later. But so it depends on where the show is. But basically, we're gonna run an hour. Crystal's gonna do the news, and that's pretty much how we'll end it. Just try to keep it a little structured because you guys know if I get too involved, I'll burn Doc out in 2 months. He'll be like, bro, I just can't do this no more. I can't lose my flying buddy, so I have to make sure. He's done told Crystal, he said, look, if he don't fly, I'll be calling him every weekend. You flying? You flying? So we know how to keep each other going, and that's what's up. Doing good, Butch. Hope everything's good where you're at in this crazy world. Oh, man. I think it's finally starting to simmer down a little bit, maybe to normal.
What is normal?
I don't know what normal is anymore, but I'm guessing.
Dude, go into Best Buy and you'll be sketched out.
Really?
Our next.
Oh, it is so weird. So Best Buy does the strangest thing. Like they have a Best Buy is always freaking massive. And you go in there, they have like a little gate off and you step in, it's like one person at a time or like a group of people or whatever if you're together. And they'll be like, what are you looking for? You're like, I'm looking for this. They have someone who specializes in that tag with you and they're like, guard you. They'll escort you around the store. It's absolutely adorable. It's amazing. I went in there this morning to go into Best Buy because I was buying my Switch and they didn't have any anyway, but I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll look at GoPros while I'm at it.
Them people probably glad you left because this motherfucker get him around the store. He was like when he said adorable, he would have probably. I see him now just walking around asking him about everything.
Oh, I was having an absolute blast just eating these people's times. And it was great because every time we'd go into like a different section, she's like, I need a different person to help you. Like, please get them.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Do you have any doubts?
So you saw the TV person, the person with the drones, the cell phones, the car?
I have no doubts.
Yeah, I got the video game guy, I got a computer guy, and I got the like camera guy. Actually, it was a chick that did the cameras. It was absolutely awesome. And then I like left, and they're like, "You have to leave that door." I'm like, "Okay."
Don't touch that.
They don't want you touching anything either. Like, they want you like hands off.
I gotta get you another person. It's like, what? I guess that's to keep them in their section and in their area so nothing cross contaminates.
Oh, it was absolutely hilarious. I felt like I was in a hospital or something. Even hospitals aren't as bad as Best Buy.
Johnson Ibass, welcome. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope all's well. Well, guys, it's 9:01. I'm going to hand it over to Crystal, let her do the news. And when she's done the news, we'll step back in. Wish you all a good night. Charge them packs. I hear you, Ray. 2 more, and you're headed out for some night flying. What? Let's see what that 8 does at night.
8-inch at night? That's...
No, GoPro 8. He's got a GoPro 8. He flies 6 and 7 inches right now. Or actually,
it's
no,
like dark. What camera is he using?
5, 6, and 7. Which camera and all you use, Ray?
Yeah, what FPV? Because
he goes out a lot at parking lots and rips around.
Oh, parking lots. That's a little better. There's a lot of light pollution.
Checking in all as well. That's good.
Because I got a Runcam Eagle too, and I can do pretty dark, but like you can't live off of moonlight.
I hear you, Mike. It is actually. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was done.
Okay. So yeah, Mike said you might as well shop online because you can't touch anything. True. I think that's what honestly the people that didn't shop online, I think probably you're gonna see more of them doing it after all this anyway.
The Wii, or not my bad, not the Wii, but the Nintendo Switch online doesn't exist.
Well, yeah, he said Nintendo's not making them. I know that sucks. That's pretty hopping little thing everyone uses. Like, you hear a lot of people talk good about it. He said he uses the Predator, so he used the Fox Ear Predator V4
Okay.
Mini,
I haven't tried any of Foxier stuff.
and the Runcam Swift V2 old school one. So, all right, Crystal gonna do the news. Enjoy.
Crystal.
Hopefully she's got something good to talk about.
I'll watch you, Crystal.
Oh, you're gonna watch me, are you?
I'll stare you down.
Uh-huh. No,
You
you
don't have-
won't.
hey,
Because
you
I
don't-
have to read, so you can keep on staring, but I probably won't even pay attention. See, I'm getting good at this. I've been doing this for a long time.
News.
So, guys, in news tonight, the Skydio 2 self-flying drone is back on sale with the fix that everyone's been waiting for. That's right, the $999 Skydio 2 self-flying drone is one of the most incredible gadgets ever to be touched, but it's got its fair share of limitations. Two of them, it's been practically impossible to buy, and we found the nearly crash-proof drone could crash during some landings.
Yes, aliens kisses do crash, but they don't break.
Hold on, babe. I got to put my feet up because, I mean, you know, that might like ooze through the StreamYard, and I really don't like that in between my toes. But at least those two specific issues may be going away soon. Today, Skydio says it's back on sale, greatly increasing its production capacity, and the company just issued a huge software update that could make landing that drone way easier, less crashes. You know, technically a lot of people call a landing a scheduled crash, so was it a little harder than expected? Sometimes. You can check out Skydio's blog post and their changelog for the main details, but the grabbiest feature is this: the carrying case that comes with your drone now doubles as its autonomous launch pad.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Skydio CEO Adam Bry has said that the landings had been a tricky problem for the autonomous drone because most people expect them to descend straight down to earth. If the drone starts to get quote unquote too creative, that statement right there just kind of worries me. I mean, if your drone all of a sudden decides that it's going to get too creative on its own, you might have some bigger issues. People end up being worried. Do you think? But in their testing, they have found making landings predictably vertical left the Skydio with a weakness. It wouldn't necessarily avoid obstacles if you told it to land. Well, you didn't tell it to avoid the obstacles on the way down, and normally if you're telling something to land, it thinks it's clear underneath of it. Common sense, people. The drones only do what you tell them to do, or what you make them do, depending on what you're flying. It wouldn't necessarily avoid the obstacles after you told it to land, and it could even crash if you weren't careful about where you set it down. Now, every Skydio 2 comes with a dedicated landing pad. Obstacle avoidance stays on until you're 3 meters away from the ground, and there's an additional manual failsafe. You can even nudge the drone left, right, forward, or backward. If you see that, despite its best efforts, it might still nick something on its way down. Now remember, guys, I know a lot of you all are out there flying FPV, but we still have a whole lot of people who are out there flying our camera birds. So,
And we call those people non-educated.
not true. Not true. Not everyone can fly FPV. That is one critical thing to remember. Chris and I have that discussion all the time. We argue about it all the time. But not everyone can technically fly FPV. There are people out there with things called vertigo, that FPV and goggles will totally make them sick as a dog. There are people out there with motion sickness that just cannot do it. So not everyone can experience.
Don't they make meds for that though?
But technically, according to the FAA, you're not supposed to be flying while on medication.
Well, technically, the laws, narcoleptics aren't supposed to be driving, but
well, I don't know where that one came from, but seriously, guys, though, remember, as long as you have that transmitter in your hand, and I don't care if it's got a phone on it, because that is still FPV. You can have that camera bird and still be FPV with a phone and not just goggles. Or you can be that good old-fashioned line of sight.
Or you can play the Nintendo.
And see, some people can't handle the flip-flops of FPV. Some people cannot handle that fast style.
that's why you fly like Chris.
Huh?
That stuff's slow.
Oh,
It is.
wait, hold on. You
It
gotta
is.
get away from me, okay? Because I already had to put my feet up because he's like sending stuff through StreamYards that's gonna get in between your toes. And now he's saying you fly slow. So I'm gonna get struck by lightning sitting here, guys, and it's not gonna
I
be
rode
pretty.
that little bus going to school. So when I did go to school, so yeah, I like things a little on the slow side.
I was in special ed.
How did we meet each other
Lord
then?
help us. Because you were in Baltimore and he was down here.
Oh,
Big difference.
so guys, what you got? Anyone over?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Good.
You see this? Comes in and just no. Anybody have duct tape handy?
No, I'll duct tape myself.
Yeah, right. Now I've got both of them to deal with. Somebody help me. Somebody come rescue me.
Hey, I'm playing a video game. I'm leaving everybody alone.
Yeah, right. Anyway, guys, and in other drone news, the new Parrot drone is coming soon, complete with a big controversy.
Uh-oh.
Are you talking about the Bebop?
And controversy, they don't go hand in hand.
No.
Parrot has some big plans for June 30th. It's going to be releasing a new product in 4 days, guys. But in announcing plans for that release, the company has taken direct aim at one of those competitors, and in a somewhat controversial manner. Big companies in the drone world, as in any sector, like to make a big splash. Wait, that doesn't even sound right, because if a drone makes a big splash, it's not always a good thing.
Yeah, that's not.
But it's a good thing to make a big splash when you're introducing a new product. There are often advanced teasers or graphics that might hint at some of the features of the impending product, perhaps even a video. Well, DJI has long excelled at those sorts of campaigns that tend to hint strongly at the value proposition of a new device without revealing any secrets. The goal is to create that buzz and get people talking about it. Well, some of Parrot's pre-launch publicity has also been successful in getting people talking, but not perhaps in precisely the way it had hoped. That's because some people believe that that pre-launch material has a decidedly controversial feel. In case there was any doubt, The company has also released a second graphic that put an industry leader directly in its sights. What would you say to that as an advertising slogan for a brand new release?
I say lawsuit.
I say
Major controversy. And with the lawsuits that have been going on recently, as I brought news to you guys before, between Parrot and DJI, oh, dude.
I say Parrot has a good thing going, and they really don't need to kick DJI because they already have a nice platform. Just kind of do what you do and turn the cheek to DJI. Not hating on DJI, just saying that Parrot does great, man. Their birds are unbelievable. The footage, that
I always thought
was amazing.
Parrot was like that mid-quality guy. And I thought like that was their thing. Like DJI is kind of like that high dollar, while Parrot's kind of like that mid-range.
Yeah, you can look at it that way, I guess. You could, because Parrot's nowhere near cost as much as that. And then you got the Anify, exactly, Johnson. I bet.
Actually, there is two different versions of the Anafi. However you want to say it.
Yeah, no.
Brian would shoot me if he heard me say Anify right now because he's corrected me so many different times.
But yes, Parrot has a great platform. So I'll let you back out. I'm sorry.
But, quote, do you trust DJI drones? End quote. It asks, before recommending that you save June 30th to meet the drone you can trust. Ooh. Implicit in both these statements is the message that you should not trust Chinese drones in general, and DJI drones in particular. Plus, evidently, we should trust Parrot products. Or, at the very least, whatever is being released on June 30th is supposedly a trustworthy product.
Can we get one for review, Parrot, please? The Drone Network.
Why the China bashing? Well, there's no doubt that the Trump administration has raised concerns about Chinese products. Specifically, it has made the allegations that some products might actually be put to use for the purposes of espionage.
I thought spreading corona.
Gosh.
Telecommunications giant Huawei has been caught up in this controversy, and so has DJI. The allegation is that the made in China DJI products could be capable of conveying all flight data, including high resolution imagery back to DJI and presumably Chinese authorities. Remember, guys, the key word here is presumably. It's like the biggest little word in the English language. If you don't know. But you can always assume.
Check out John.
And you can always send out information. It may or may not be correct.
Look at his comment. That is.
There you go. Parrot is the oldest robotics company, 25 years, still running on their own steam.
Well said.
DJI cannot say that. That is a true fact.
Not hating on DJI, she's just reading news.
Guys, anything you hear here, you can always research yourself. I find it, I research it, I bring it to you guys. I do not write it. It is not my opinions. I just try to get the word out. That, hey, guess what?
It is, Alvin.
There's still some new products coming. But is this technically the way to get the good word out? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, in this day and age, haven't we had enough controversy right now?
Yes, we've had enough going on.
And the drones are always involved in controversy. All it takes is one person
like those
to put up a video or to do something stupid.
Goddamn Kiss pilots.
We are the bad guys. So, just remember, good news doesn't always travel as fast as bad news. So I always have tried to bring you guys some of the good drone news
Yeah, I'm glad you
and
still
bringing
get
more
DJI
new products. And when DJI comes out with a new one, just like always, there for a while, they were picking on me hard. They said every week I had an article that included something about a DJI drone. And there for a while, it was true. Because that's what was hitting at the time.
I checked the bank account at PayPal, see if Frank Wang's name.
Yeah, he told me that I was being paid by DJI. I said, I wish.
And y'all know, like I said, I'm not hating. We have the Spark. I still have my Inspire.
Yeah, actually, Baby Blue sitting
out there. In
she's been taken out, but she was just sitting right back there earlier today.
Yep. The
So,
case is right here for it.
Guys, stay tuned. In 4 days, you're gonna see a new drone hitting the market.
Oh, did you get? Oh, I thought you might have bought me a new drone.
A new
everybody.
Parrot drone coming soon. 4 days, guys. Countdown begins. 4 days.
4 days.
And in other drone news, like I said, sometimes it's the bad that comes to light. Sometimes it's the good that comes to light. Droneasos has broken a world record for simultaneous indoor drone flight.
Not many people pilot the Inspire. Yeah, you don't really see too much of that no more at all, and it's because of the cost of it. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the cost and the size.
And
to
the
travel with something like that is not easy.
It really isn't.
Droneasos is proud to announce that it has set a new record for the number of drones flying indoors at the same time, breaking the current record of 160 by flying 200 drones simultaneously indoors. The record-breaking occurrence took place in a drone light show on the 24th of June.
They can't count that.
The drone light show celebrated the 3rd edition of the San Giovanni Festival and was broadcast on national TV in Italy. It was choreographed by Antion Mark and Silva Grabati. Droneasos is a team of specialized storytellers who use drones to paint with light. The company creates compelling and immersion narratives by using cutting-edge technology and can produce both indoor and outdoor festivals. Safety and environmental stewardship are key focuses for the company, and being able to break the record despite strict COVID-19 safety measures was a real achievement. They have created a range of shows for clients across the globe, including leading theme parks in Europe and Asia, and is currently preparing a large-scale outdoor show for the south of France. It is ready to rise to any artistic or technical challenge in order to create a unique and memorable experience.
Cool.
And as you guys know, a lot of the 4th of July festivities have been canceled due to COVID-19. Who knows? In a lot of different areas, even in the U.S., there have been drone light shows outdoors. Will they be for 4th of July this year? Time's going to tell, guys.
I'm going to strap some smoke to my quad and punch it. Doc's going to chase me. So.
Yo, Chris, we just got to beat the record by 1 quad. Me and you have 200 quads. We split it in half. One of us gets 1 extra, all on 1 Tyrannus. And just all we have to do is get them all to take off.
I was just telling Jeffrey Freestyle, talked to him early on the phone, dude.
And pray to God they all fly simultaneously.
And pray to God. I like how you said that.
I said
I'm not going to be around to film that. I refuse to be anywhere around if y'all are attempting to fly 201 quads.
I bind all my quads to send it, all my FR Sky, so everything FR Sky I sold could set on the ground and plug in and arm them all and take off, and yeah, pray to God that they all kind of stay with each other.
We could do it. They just need to like hover for like a minute. Right? Is that like considered the record, or is it?
Squish said he won't even be in the same state if Chris is trying to fly 200 drones at once.
It would be an absolute lipo massacre.
Yeah, Squish already knows.
Come save me, babe. Just take me for a ride, and babe. If there's anything left, that I'll come home to.
It'd be a good video if I did like 5 drones. Can I fly 5 drones at one time and power loop them?
But see, Alvin, they may have canceled the 4th of July because everything's too dry. But if they plan ahead and they make the right contacts, they can still do the drone light shows outside that looks exactly like fireworks. And, okay, there's no fire issues. Chuck, you're not allowed to fly. I love you, babe, but you know, you like catching shit on fire. So there's no fire issue. And a second great thing about the drone light shows, even though you don't hear the fireworks, is that it does not affect pets, because a lot of pets are terrified of fireworks. So then you don't have any problems with the people's pets. You still get a light show. That's why a lot of different areas are coming out with it. So
I hear you, Johnson. That is cool.
hide behind a mountain. You know Chris will start trying to power loop and tree dive those 200 drones. You know it. I swear to God, you know it. I mean, that's exactly what's going to happen.
I'd be like,
these two are going to have these damn quads in the air, and they're going to be so fascinated that they got all 201 of them up. That's going to be ball game. Then it's going to be hold my beer and watch this. And neither one of them really truly drink. So, I mean, it's going to be the epic thing.
Listen, guys, I pinpointed him in my yard with a whoop and knocked him out the sky.
That was pretty dope. Did we ever get that video?
I think I do have that on video. I have to go back through my DVR, my goggles. You don't do.
Yep, news is all done. So, guys.
Before we end, guys, we have one more week of the lanyard giveaway. So stop by my channel. Go ahead and
leave your long lanyard.
Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Don't listen to haters.
We need to get a pink one and do like the long man thing. I don't know if you ever seen it, but it's a Japanese commercial about a candy. And it's like it's kind of like a gummy almost, but they're like super short, and you kind of like break them apart, and like that's the whole thing. Because Japanese candy is like you're meant to play with it a little bit. It takes you longer to eat it. Anyway, they came out with this thing called the long man. It's like this ridiculous ass long piece of candy. It's kind of like Nerds Rope but longer.
Okay.
And the commercial was the most dope thing ever. It was like long man.
Oh Lord.
Thanks for hanging out, Johnson Bass. Appreciate you stopping in.
So guys, if you hadn't caught the huge announcement for tonight before, I'm sure you all figured it out now. We are very happy to announce our new co-host, Doc Watson.
Night, Ray. Have fun.
Make sure you guys check him out. He's going to be around quite often.
Nice.
He keeps us on our toes. So hopefully y'all get out to fly this weekend. One way or another, you know that one's going to. And more than likely that one as well.
I'll get him down to Ferris wheel for the weekends or what.
Props off. Thanks for joining us, my dear.
Props off.
But guys, we'll
Props
be
on.
back on our normal schedule every Friday night. It might be 7, it might be 8. But we will be back every Friday night.
We're going to pinpoint that time and lock it down.
I think 8's good.
8's good, then 8 is it, then there you have it. So we'll be back every
Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Absolutely.
Until next time, guys, remember.
I think we should do Midwest Pacific time.
I love y'all. You're not trying to confuse me. It's hard enough to keep track of what time it is here. I mean, I thought it was Saturday today because I've been on vacation. So until next time, guys.
Doc, appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother.
Bye, peeps.
coming aboard. And guys, again, catch you on the next one. Just hit it. You click end.
Love you guys.
Peace.
Just end it.
Fly something and break it.